Well, hey everybody at Twin Lakes, René here, and you may have heard, as I just did, that the County of Santa Cruz has followed other Bay Area counties in issuing a shelter-in-place order for our county. And that means, with some exceptions, that residents of our county are being asked to shelter in their homes or to enjoy the outdoors as long as you maintain a social distance. Now, I just want to assure you that what you've come to rely on from Twin Lakes Church will not change. We are still going to be doing our church services at our regularly scheduled times, but just not in person. They'll be online only, as they were this past weekend, Saturday at 6, Sunday morning at 9, and Sunday morning at 10:45. I'm going to be bringing a message about how to have courage and faith in the midst of crisis. And so I hope you join us for that. And then you'll also be receiving our daily video Devos every morning at 7 a.m. And we're going to throw in a few extra ones, like this one this afternoon. And then also our People's Pantry food distribution will be modified, but we're still going to be doing that on Wednesdays. And there's a lot more that will continue. Our groups are figuring out how to meet virtually instead of live, and so that will continue. And you know what else will continue? God's love for you, and your love for others can continue. You know what's not limited? There is no limit on the amount of love you get to show. Now, you may not be able to hug everybody around you, in your whole neighborhood, but you can reach out to them. There is no limit on the number of phone calls you can make to express your love for people. There is no limit to the number of texts you can send out to express your love for people. And so I would encourage you, if you have your neighbor's contact info, reach out to your neighbors, text them, call them, say, hey, I just wanted to check in. How are you doing? And show them what it looks like to be a person of hope and courage and faith in the midst of a crisis. Your example will be your greatest testimony in these hours. I want to leave you just with one verse. John chapter 15, verse 12. Jesus is talking to the disciples on the eve of his own crucifixion. He knows they're going to head into a very tough time. And he says, this is my commandment. Kind of like, guys, listen up. There's one thing you need to know before all this tribulation starts. He said, this is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. And that's Jesus Christ's commandment to you and to me in these crazy times right now. They're uncertain times, but he says there is no limit on how much you can love those who are in your immediate circle. Show love any way you can in keeping with those social distancing rules. Check up on one another, be a good neighbor, love one another as Jesus Christ has loved you. So remember, we will see you this weekend during all our regularly scheduled services, and we will also see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for another daily video Devo on St. Patrick's Day. And we'll have some more surprises for you too as the week goes on. God bless you, we love you, and God loves you, and you love one another, so it's going to be okay.